Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Warlock. I had all of this planned. I was going to be a good host and just go through everything real quick. And then I realized that I don't remember what week this is. So I just looked it up. This is week 15 of Project Warlock. Um, I have made a lot of progress. So I was discussing this with someone else. They suggested that I add in Raid Finder to my rotation, even though it takes a little bit longer. But basically, the way it works is while I'll queue for a dungeon and then I'll queue for a bunch of raids at the same time. And then while I'm in the dungeon or a raid, the timer is still going on the other queues, which means as soon as I get out, I'm basically put at the front of the queue for the other dungeons because I've been in the queue for so long. So I am spending a little extra time per day to do this, but there's about 30 days left of remix. The holidays are coming up, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can. For those of you who don't really know me, I used to play EVE Online. So, of course, I made a spreadsheet for all my characters now because of how many I have and trying to figure out what they are. I'll throw that up on the screen in a second here. But basically, red means I haven't made it, yellow means it's in progress, and green means it's done. The Mechanome and the Maghar Orc, I have not unlocked the allied race. Apparently, the Maghar Orc is really easy. The Mechanome, I don't play with alliance people, so I don't know how easy or difficult that is. But yeah, um, so yeah, let's just go back to the characters and see what I mean here. So I've had two objectives. The first objective is to get to level 20. Once you get to level 20, you can do heroic, dungeon, and LFR. The second objective is to get to level 70. Because once you get to 70, you pretty much do one or two things and you're immediately 80. So I experiment a little bit with the best way to start out these characters, and I found that the best way to do it is to do the artifact skip, just immediately claim your artifact. You go to Asuna, you get the Sailor's Quest just by being in proximity, and then you go up and you do the, I don't know, what is it called? Like it's like a world quest or whatever to kill a bunch of hate coils. And by doing those, you get to about level 14 from level 10. And then your normal dungeon queue should pop. And then you turn in whatever quests that you picked up from the Infinite Research. You do want to try to prioritize ones like the normal dungeon quest because you're doing a normal dungeon. Anything that's like kill elites or kill anything. Kill demons is a bit difficult because it depends on which dungeon you end up getting for your random. Uh, but yeah, those are the ones I try to focus. If I don't get any good ones, I will take the gather 10 herbs or mine just because that one's pretty quick to do. Um, the general XP one, where you have to do two quests, there is the one in town where you basically get a free item that counts as a quest. So I don't do that until I have that quest. And then there's another one to talk to Moratori. I don't know her exact name, but because Argus has started, you get to talk to them and tell them basically I'm leaving. And they're like, okay, go say goodbye to everyone. And if you do that, it counts as a quest completion. Nothing actually happens as far as I can tell. I haven't had to actually leave. So that's another easy one to complete that's right there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So these all started at level 10. I did basically what I described, and then some of them get a little bit luckier on the infinite research. They get a little bit higher level. So as you can see here, though, because I've started adding in the LFR, basically each boss that you kill gives you a full level. Then you get another level or two just from completing the LFR itself. You're able to queue for at least 4 things. I haven't tried more. I've just been sticking with the first 3 raids in Halls of Valor. I haven't really done anything past that. I don't really want to spend that extra time. I mean, if I wanted to get these all done in a day, you could probably do that, but I don't. I value my time more than I value getting it done that quickly. Well, not that quickly, but like I don't want to spend 8 hours a day on World of Warcraft. So I basically pick 2 characters to do, 2 or 3 characters, run them through it, and then I stop for the day. So maybe like 3 hours in total. So I was just on the Panda, logged off. Lightforge Draenei I did earlier. Same with the Colteran. But as you can see now, I have a ton more. I have to decide what I want to do with these characters. These were the ones I started before Remix started. So they are somewhat leveled, but they don't get bonus XP. So I have to decide if I want to delete them and remake them in Legion, or if I just want to try to finish them off in the normal game mode. So as far as I can tell, I'm now on 8 completed characters. I unlocked the Zandalori Trolls last night. I hated it. I was molding in my Discord chat of how many quests you had to do and how fucking boring it was. I really don't understand why at this point we still need to do that. Like that's BFA. I don't even know how many years ago that was. Like 3. I still have to go back and unlock that allied race. Like just at this point, just let us have them. You know. Anyway, so yeah, so this is a new character. So this is what I would kind of do is I would just make sure that my bars are set up. Check him. Okay, so the quests I have are 200 Emery Slain, 75 Demons, Eye of Ashara on normal or higher. So these are pretty bad. This one is very good. Demons and Eye of Ashara don't really go together. It's going to be a bit rough. Ideally, I can get to level 20, and then I start doing LFR and Heroic. But I actually don't know if that's going to happen on this character. So if you look at Asuna, you can see here. So it's one of these things, but it's in this area, and then the sailor thing is down here. The sailor one I found is actually easier on Alliance than it is on Horde. The Alliance one is to kill them, and they all start with like 1% HP. The Horde one is to rescue them, and most of the time there's like a mob next to them. But if you just one-shot them, the mob next to them will not aggro. But if you have to save them, it means you have to actually interact with them, which means killing the mob first. So it is faster on Alliance than it is on Horde. It's not to say it's terrible or anything, but yeah. So we're gonna queue for normal. Um, I would go down there and do those 2 quests, but I've already done that. So maybe I just go fly into things for that quest. I don't like doing it. It's kind of just a thing to do when I have nothing else to do, but it's very inefficient unless they're hiding somewhere else that I don't know about. It takes too long, and it's just a normal quest. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you on Project Warlock for week 15. The winter holidays are coming up. Ooh, wish I had this quest. Maybe, I don't know. This thing feels like it might actually kill us. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. I'm definitely gonna die here. I've never actually tried one of these before, so I was like, oh, there's a person here. I'll do that real quick. But yeah, it doesn't seem doesn't seem to be going well. But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys next time, and hope you all enjoy your time off, ideally from your jobs or whatever it is you do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Just want to add in this little amendment. I did fight that Inferno Legion thing for a while, and it was actually goated. It was they're all demons, and then there was easily 200 mobs because it took us forever to kill. So it did complete both my quests. So I was wrong about that thing. I just wanted to add that in.